I am back with another pregnancy update for you, this time reflecting on 32 weeks. That's kind of hard to believe. It's 8 weeks till my due date, 5 weeks till I'm full term. 5. Whoa. I'm getting so excited, you guys. I cannot describe. Every day I wake up and I just wake up so excited that I am another day closer to meeting my little girl. It is, I want her to stay, in my uterus as long as she needs to be as healthy as possible, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I am super, super excited to meet her. And I can't believe we're in the single-digit week countdown now, and it's just so exciting. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. I am so excited. Anyway, I'm gonna update you on the last week, including general stats, how I'm feeling, all that jazz, answering some of your questions that you guys left in the comment section last week, and then at the end, I'm gonna show you some things that we've received for the baby from our baby shower. I've gotten lots of requests to do a baby shower haul. Honestly, you guys, there's just too much to show, and I just feel like that would be just a little much. But I picked a few things to show you guys in this video. So if you want to see some of those things, that'll be at the very end. If you don't like the haul part, you can, cut out at that point. But anyway, I'm gonna be looking at my notes if I'm looking down, because the brain. I'm actually, I think my brain's held in there. It's been a little flighty, but in terms of pregnancy brain, it's hanging in there. Keeping notes and having a planner helps a lot too. Anyway, so this week, I gained 2 pounds. I was actually kind of surprised because I don't feel that much heavier, but I look a lot bigger. Especially in the last couple of days, I feel like my bump has really bumped out. And I'll show you guys a shot of me, showing you my bump. I'm wearing this kind of loosey-goosey top today. Well, it's not that loose anymore because my bump's getting bigger. But if you want to see me in a tighter top progression photo, you can head on over to my Coordinating blog post where I do that. I show you me at 8 weeks pregnant, and then me from the last week, and then me from this week, all side by side. So I feel like that kind of gives you a better sense of the difference. But I haven't seen that photo yet, so I don't know. I haven't edited it yet, so I don't know how different it looks from last week, but it feels a lot different to me. It feels a lot bigger. She's definitely growing. I can tell because she's taking up a lot more room in there. I can just feel her pushing against the confines, and I will talk about that in a moment. In terms of cravings, honestly, I've had kind of I want to call them juvenile food cravings this past week. Grilled cheese has been awesome, and chicken tenders. Come on. Those have been the things that I've been thinking about eating and loving, and just thinking about them now makes me kind of want them. So yeah, that's been kind of interesting. And Don has been really great at making those things for me, so thank you to my darling husband for providing what mama to be wants. Aversions, still fish, I just don't want to eat it, but I can be around it now. So I don't really have any really strong aversions at the moment. It's just the one thing I really don't want to eat is fish. Okay, baby girl is now this is from my What to Expect app. Okay, so it's not my own thing here, but according to them, she's comparable to the size of a head of lettuce, 19 inches from head to toe, so getting bigger. Now this isn't necessarily my baby, this is an average statistic of this point in development, and just under 4 pounds. So she's packing on the weight now, which is really exciting, and I can tell. Like I said, I can feel her a lot, and really I haven't had many symptoms this past week aside from those that have to do with her growth and her movement. She moves a lot, but she's running out of room, so it's less kind of fluttery movement and less kind of kicky movement, and it's more kind of sweeping things and a lot of pushing, like kind of, I can tell she's kind of like stretching her legs, stretching her arms kind of against the walls of my uterus, because you know, my belly kind of goes in all these different shapes, and there's a lot of, you know, kind of tight pressure where she's pushing. It doesn't hurt, it's not even really uncomfortable, it's just kind of, you know, noticeable. And I love it. I love it. Every time she moves, I'm like, yay! She's definitely very active still, even with less room in her quarters. That's been the most noticeable thing that's happened to me. I've also noticed that I feel like she kind of moved up a little bit higher in my uterus over the past couple of days. First of all, I can tell just from like where she's pushing, and I can see that, but also from feeling like, especially up under my right rib cage, I feel like sometimes she's really pushing on my lungs on that side, and I feel like I'm a little short of breath sometimes. When she's kind of stretching, I can just feel like the lung capacity is getting a little bit less because there's less room for my lungs. Not like I'm out of breath or can't get my breath, it's just like less capacity and it's noticeable. But it's not all day, every day, at least not yet. But you know, us short-waisted girls, when you get pregnant and the baby's gonna be pushing on your ribs and on your lungs. It's just gonna happen. So I have that to look forward to for the next 2 months, but it is totally worth it. She can push on me all she wants, as long as she's happy and healthy in there. That's all that matters. Honestly, I felt really great otherwise. Dawn had a cold last week, and I was delighted that I didn't catch it. And we didn't like stay away from each other at all. We're very, cuddly, canoodly in general, and that didn't change regardless of him being sick. So my immune system is hanging in there. Let's see. Okay, what happened this week? I had a doctor's appointment. They're every other week now. I think up until 35 or 36 weeks, and then they're like every week. And that went well. It was just a standard appointment. You pee, you know, like you pee in a cup. They check your blood pressure. They check your weight. I actually weighed less on their scale. My total weight gain was less on their scale than it was on my home scale, but I've just been sharing with you guys what I do on my home scale because it's been consistent throughout. I weigh myself the same day, the same time, once a week, so that I know that for the beginning number and the number it is now, like that's the difference. Of course, your weight is gonna fluctuate on any given day a little bit, pregnant or not, but that's how I keep track of that. Also, they listened to her heartbeat, steady 140s, it was like mid 140s, so that was good. And measured my fundal height, so that's the like the length basically of your uterus. They measure from the outside in centimeters, and it was just like 31 and a half weeks, and that was when I was at my doctor's office. So she's measuring right on track. Everything looks good. Nothing new to note there. So now is the portion of the video where I'm gonna answer, something else that really important happened last week is I had my baby shower. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was amazing. My sister-in-law and mother-in-law co-hosted. My sister-in-law was like the main event planner, and my mother-in-law actually had the event at her house and, you know, did a lot with like setting up and stuff and helping Emily, my sister-in-law. But they did such an amazing job. They transformed my mother-in-law's house into a like tea room, and it was a tea party theme, which you guys know is right up my alley, with the lavender as like the main color, which is kind of what we're going for in the nursery. The nursery is neutral wall, but then it's pops of lavender. And actually I ordered the area rug and the window treatments, and I've figured out the closet. I just have to go pick up the pieces for that so I can finish that. So I'll have some nursery updates for you guys soon, probably after Thanksgiving, because that's the next thing I have to really focus on, because that's really soon. That's like in a week, and we're hosting this year. I don't want to get sidetracked though, as I tend to do. It was just an amazing, amazing celebration. I just felt so supported and loved. We had a mishmash of family friends and relatives and my friends, and it was just it was really, really nice to have everybody there and to be able to share and celebrate with them the impending arrival of another little lady. And I just feel so fortunate that she is going to have these amazing women in her life that I have in my life. I'm gonna like get emotional. It was really lovely. I didn't film the event. I didn't film it. Let's just put it at that. But I did hire a photographer to document it because I knew I wouldn't be able to properly enjoy everybody's company and everything that was happening if I had a camera in my hands the whole time. So I should be getting those photos back in the next week or two, and I will do a comprehensive blog post sharing all of the details when I do, and I will let you guys know in the update, whatever week update it is, when that blog post is up, if you guys want to check it out. But I did put up, like on Instagram, I put a little collage of just little photos I took with my iPhone before the party started of the decor and stuff, and it was just, we had so much fun. But anyway, I'll go into more detail about that in that blog post if you're interested. So that was lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so now I'm gonna answer some of your questions that you guys left in the comments from last week that are baby or pregnancy related. Okay. I was asked if the hospital gives me a list of things to bring, like what to pack for the hospital. I haven't gotten a list from the hospital yet. I don't know if my doctor is going to provide me a list. We did cover a little bit about that in the workshop, the Preparing for Childbirth workshop we attended last weekend. Basically, the hospital provides most everything you need for the mom and the baby while you're there, except for going home outfits for both of you. They do suggest bringing your own toiletries. They do suggest bringing your own like electronic chargers. You're not allowed to film at my hospital, but you're allowed to take pictures. So they do, you know, if you want to bring a camera and a backup battery, and pack things for your birth partner. So in that case, it's my husband. So they suggest maybe bringing his own pillow, something for him to lounge and sleep in, you know, any accessories he might need, like chargers and things like that, toothpaste, toothbrush. Really, you don't need anything at all, really anything for the baby, except for what you want to bring her home in and her carrier, car seat. It's a law actually in this country that you cannot leave the hospital without a infant carrier that's a car seat infant carrier. So I have been watching some what's in my hospital bag videos actually in the last couple of weeks, just here and there, just to see what people bring. I especially like it when people share what they bring and then what they actually used. I find those the most helpful. I was also asked if I would do a what's in my hospital bag video. I'd be happy to do that, but I'm kind of thinking I might wait and share that after she's born and show you guys what I brought and then talk about what I actually used and needed, and if I didn't have anything that I really wanted or needed. I could, I suppose, do 2 videos, like one before she's born showing you guys what I packed and then one after. That might be helpful because some of you might have suggestions on things to add or things to take out. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I really like the videos though where they talk about what they actually used. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. Something that I'm happy to share about. And I just think they're fun watching as somebody expecting. Helpful too to just hear other people's experiences. Okay, so that's kind of the answer to that question. Number 2, will my mom or mother-in-law come to stay with us for the first couple of weeks after baby is born to help out? No, and not because they wouldn't offer that, but because they actually both live very, very close to us. And if we need assistance, they are right here. We are so fortunate to live so close to both sides of our family, our immediate family. And we have a really great family support system between our 2 sets of parents and our siblings. I'm really, I'm not concerned about that. I think it's nice to be able to try to settle in on our own if we can, but also have that help at the ready if we need it. And they've both sets of parents have made that perfectly clear that they're more than happy to help out in any way that they can. But you know, Don and I are very like a self-sufficient kind of couple, and I think we'll want to try to wing it ourselves. But it's, like I said, it's really nice to have a family so close by. I mean, honestly, they're like minutes away, so it's not a big deal that they're not going to be here. I think maybe if we lived really remotely, that would be something that would be more of a possibility. But like I said, we live right here with everybody, so that's not an issue. And then the last question for today, am I going to be a mommy vlogger? I have addressed this in the past, here and there, but I think it's important to bring up because some people missed some updates, or you might just be joining in, or you might wonder if my feelings have changed about it at all. And I am planning on actually doing a proper sit down, just like general check-in video that's not necessarily pregnancy related in the next couple of weeks, I think, to kind of address these things to people who don't watch the pregnancy updates, who might be wondering the same thing, about how my content is gonna change with the baby. And you know, just this new phase in my life, and it is going to change, and I have said that. I've said that from the beginning, that I am not comfortable really vlogging my child that much. It's not like I'm never going to share about her. It's not like I'm never going to post pictures of her on social media. It's not like she's never going to be in a video. I'm definitely going to introduce her after she's born, for sure, in a video, and she will be on Instagram. She will be on Facebook, but not I think in a limited capacity. I'm feeling increasingly protective of her, and she's not even here yet. I'm feeling very mama bearish about her, especially just with some recent things that have happened and things that haven't happened recently, but in the past, with my sharing very personal, you know, day in, day out kind of life things, I feel there's going to be the biggest shift in my content is going to be in that area, at least while I get settled into mommyhood for the first, 6 to 12 months of her life, as I figure kind of navigate that. My priority is now her. I've always prioritized my family, and I've always been very protective of how much I share about them and what I share about them. If you've watched my vlogs, you know in the last few years that I've gotten even a little bit more careful about that, and just a little more private about that. And I just think it's a natural progression that's kind of led up to this point as we're approaching parenthood. Don is very, very flexible. He doesn't have strong opinions about what I share about. He just wants me to feel comfortable with it. I ask every once in a while just to see if his perspective has shifted, and he just feels very strongly that I should share what I want in the way that I want and not worry about, for lack of a better word, crazy people. But I do worry. I do worry because they are out there, and they are watching, and I will not be a mommy vlogger, but I do plan on sharing about mommyhood. Probably not in a vlogging kind of way, in a really personal, like bring you into my day, bring you into my house kind of way, but in these kind of sit-down videos where I update you, or my blog, or things like that. Again, I really don't know how this is going to pan out because I'm not a mommy yet, and that will totally be game time decision and kind of a learning and growing and kind of acclimating, I suppose. But I don't want to set up unrealistic expectations and have you guys think that I'm going to be vlogging even in the same capacity that I do now, because I really don't see myself doing that, at least for the time being. And that's the complete honest truth, and that's because I'm feeling very, very protective of our unborn child. So I hope that answers your questions. I do still plan on sharing in very personal ways, but just, I think that element, vlogging, where actually like just casually showing you in your house, doing normal things in your normal life, I just don't see myself feeling very comfortable with that, at least in the beginning. So we'll see. I'm still gonna share with you guys. I still love sharing with you guys. It's just gonna be a little bit different, but I think that's kind of inevitable at this time in my life. So that's the whole truth for you guys there. If you have any baby or pregnancy related questions you'd like me to address next week, please leave them in the comments below and I'll pick 3 and I will share about those. Okay. So I actually did not get to my mailbox this week, which is okay because I actually have quite a few things to show you. Like I said, I'm not going to do a whole baby shower haul. I might do a blog post where I share with you guys what I registered for. I'm not sure yet because I think down the road I'm going to do like my newborn must-haves after she's here, and that will include kind of a more comprehensive list of things that I'm actually using, and I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I thought I'd show you a couple of things because I've gotten so many questions to share. We received a lot of wonderful things off of our registry and not off our registry. Well, first I'm gonna have to take the camera over and insert this footage for you, but I wanna share possibly, I don't wanna like call favorites, but this is possibly the gift I was most excited about, and it's what my parents gave us. And we registered for this, and it's our bassinet. It's the Halo swivel sleeper bassinet. I read a lot of things about bassinets. I did a lot of research. This is very highly recommended for safety and for easy access. It can, you can push it right up to your bed. We have it kind of pushed away from the bed right now, but once baby is here, it'll be right up next to my side of the bed. It swivels out, it swivels in, so you can get in and out of bed, reposition where the baby is. It's got breathable mesh all around it. It has like some music and vibrating settings and things. I threw a couple of our little unicorn plush animals in it. They will not be in there when the baby is. Do not fret. It's just for right now. It's just making me happy because I don't have our crib yet. It's still on order. So I don't have, or any of our furniture, so I don't have anywhere to put any of those things, and it's just making me kind of happy to see them. Every morning I wake up and that's the first thing I look at, and it brings me so much joy. I cannot tell you, I cannot wait until baby is in there. And the nice thing is like you can set the front bar so it's like can push down easily, or you can lock it so it's firm, but so it's easy to reach in for the baby while you're in bed. You don't have to like stoop down and like hurt your back or anything. It's just really cool. It's actually a lot bigger than I anticipated, and I'm actually kind of glad for that because it's very sturdy. It is like actually super heavy. It's got these 4, I'm like looking at it if you wonder what I'm doing. It's got these 4 big legs, so it's really, really sturdy. And that just, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna knock it over accidentally because I think that would be really quite impossible unless I like fell on it. But yeah, very excited about that for sure. We also got some really, really beautiful homemade blankets. This one is from my grandma, who you guys might know if you watched my vlogs, moved out to California earlier this year. She's doing really well. She's almost 95. She'll be 95 in January. She made this for baby, which was so sweet. I love it. I love all of these beautiful handmade things. Dawn's grandma knit this beauty for us. It is so soft and cozy, and I really like the check pattern. So different, they're all different, but equally beautiful and thoughtful. And then my friend Christina, who you guys might know, she's a YouTuber here, K Warner Design. She does beautiful paper crafting, cards and things like that. Her mom actually very kindly made this beauty for us, which actually matches our nursery theme perfectly. How stunning is that? So thank you, Debbie, if you're watching. This is just beautiful, and we're just so grateful. Thank you so much for thinking of us. Here's a little sample of Christina's work with her. This is the card she made. I know, it's crazy. Like, it looks like something you buy at Papyrus. So they're obviously, you can tell where Christina gets her artistic talent from, because this is absolutely beautiful, and we just feel so blessed to have such beautiful handmade, basically heirlooms now for our child. So those are really beautiful. My mother-in-law, who, as I mentioned, co-hosted the shower, well, she had it at her house, gave me something really cute I thought I'd share. It's this little wicker basket, and inside hold on, let me get the paper out, is baby girl's first tea set. How freaking adorable is this? I cannot wait to play tea party with baby girl. I mean, there's a chance she's not gonna be into that kind of thing, and that's okay, I'm all right with that. But if she is, we are ready. We've got plates, we've got cups, we've got creamer and sugar, and it's all in this cute little basket. I just thought that was so cute. I don't know where she got this, probably at a local toy shop, I'm guessing, but I just thought that was really sweet and very appropriate, kind of fun gift at my shower, which was tea party themed. Another thing that I was really excited to get that my dear friend gave to us is our activity gym. And this is by Skip Hop. It's the Treetop Friends, something else I did a lot of research on. I did a lot of research on baby girl. This we registered for. I really liked this one. Just with the accessories and the way it's formatted, it comes with a tummy time pillow and everything. And I like that it was kind of animal themed, very, very cute. And I know like in the early months, this will be really, really nice to have for tummy time. Probably keep this in the family room. And it kind of goes with our family room. So there's that. And then we did receive some clothing items. I didn't really register for a lot of clothes. I registered for a couple of sleepers. But we received a few things, but not nearly as much clothing as I would have. I don't know, I kind of thought people would go more off the registry, but a lot of people stuck with the registry, which was actually really, really nice. So I will be doing some major baby clothing shopping. I think probably the week after Thanksgiving. There's just too much going on right now. And if you guys want, I will do a haul. I'll do a whole separate video because I've been getting a lot of comments and questions about when I'm going to be doing like a baby clothing haul. I just wanted to wait to see what we got for the registry. I didn't want to buy things too early as well in case I wanted to make returns or something. I don't know how big she's going to be when she's born. I don't know what kind of clothing she's going to like and what kind we're going to like dressing her in. So there's a lot of, you know, ins and outs. But I thought I'd show you a couple of things because they're just so cute. These little things were from one of my aunts. These are so cute. These are from the Just One You Carter's collection. I think you get these at Target. And they're both newborn size. This one's a little fleece one, says Mommy's Little Angel on it. I mean, come on. And this one's a little cotton one with zip. I love the little like built-in slippers there that says Daddy Sweetie on it. So I thought that was really cute. Look at the back of this too. It's got little angel wings on it. Cute. And this will be good right when she's born if she fits in it. Like I said, I don't know, because it's fleece and it's freezing here in January, February. And then she also got us this set of hats from, is it Gerber or Gerber? I think it's Gerber. You guys know I'm like awesome at pronouncing things. They're just adorable. Also will come in really, really handy for the first couple of months when it's cold and we want to keep her warm with a hat. So those were from my aunt. And then I just got a couple of things I wanted to show you that I thought were really sweet. This we actually registered for. This is by an interest, I just thought this was cool. It's by a company called Magnificent Baby. And the gimmick is that it doesn't have snaps, it has like magnets. So it's easy to get on and off. I mean, how cool is that? And it's just nice velour. I love the purple. Again, this is another newborn size. Very, very cute. Very cute indeed. That was from a family friend. And then another family friend gave us this beautiful dress. This is actually an 18-month dress. So this is something, you know, for in a couple of years. Wow. But how beautiful. It's just so gorgeous. I believe this was from Nordstrom. It's by Pippa and Julie is the name of the company. Came with little bloomers that match. I just think this is so precious and adorable. This would be great for like a wedding or a party or Easter or something like that. Beautiful. That was a little selection of some of the really lovely things we received from the shower, and that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my update and seeing some of our little, I mean, really just thoughtful and beautiful things we received. Let me know, like I said, if you have any questions for next week in the comments. And check out my blog post if you'd like to see that bump update progression photo like I mentioned. And And yes, I think that's all. Oh, I had a question for you guys. I want to start thinking about, I think in like early mid-December, I'm going to start washing some things, and I really don't know what kind of detergent is appropriate for baby. I've heard unscented is good to start with, so I know 7th Generation has a nice unscented one, which I actually have quite a few sample packets from, so I might try that. I know that Draft is a really big popular one, but I know it's scented, so I'd love your input and feedback on baby laundry detergent and laundering techniques. If you guys care to share, that would be great. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for your lovely, kind, and supportive words as always. And I will see you guys real soon. Bye, you guys. Take care.